The improbable empire of the Praise the Lord PTL television network had its genesis on the campus of North Central University in Minneapolis. Two students, Tamara, Faye, LaValley, and Jim Bakker, dated and worked off campus before deciding to marry on April 1st, 1961. Their April Fool's date chosen seemed both ironic and apt for their future life together. The couple decided to leave their Bible college and become itinerant evangelists. Their decision would ultimately elevate both later into becoming two of the most recognizable and highly viewed televangelists. However one views the legitimacy of televangelist programming, the Bakkers' rise was as unprecedented and rapid as their ministry's abrupt collapse. The odyssey from an itinerant pulpit towards extensive mass media television exposure proved more compelling than the personalities and ethics of the couple. In 1966, when the Bakkers began working at Pat Robertson's Christian Broadcasting Network, CBN, in Virginia Beach, Virginia, their audience barely reached thousands. They cultivated a niche following with puppet shows and claymation figure Bible presentations. Jim Bakker became the host of a primetime talk show called The 700 Club that would evolve into CBN's flagship program. The Bakkers' pathway to national recognition following their stint at CBN was founded on telethon broadcasting on Christian programming television stations. During the early 1970s, Charlotte became the hub for their Trinity Broadcast Network, TBN, airing their increasingly popular Praise the Lord program on television station WRET. The station would ultimately evolve into NBC affiliate station WCNC. Throughout all of their relocation turmoil, the PTL operation accumulated significant tax-exempt revenue from their viewers. This loosely accountable revenue eventually attracted the scrutiny of investigative reporting by the Charlotte Observer. Between 1984 and 1987, the PTL television network instigated various financial schemes, including lifetime memberships, hospitality hotel stays, and a Christian-themed Heritage USA water park. Their 21-story hotel tower would never be completed or occupied. Financial records maintained on separate accounting journals concealed financial irregularities. The siphoning off bonus monies designated for the Bakkers' personal use amounted to significant fraud. A sexual scandal and silencing payoff with 21-year-old church secretary Jessica Hahn would culminate in Jim Bakker's resignation as head of the PTL during 1987. The chaos was followed up the following year by a federal grand jury probe. Bakker would be indicted during 1988 on 8 counts of mail fraud, 15 counts of wire fraud, and 1 count of conspiracy. His 5-week trial began on August 28th in Charlotte, exposing significant lurid and unseemly personal behavior. A jury convicted him on all 24 counts, and the presiding judge sentenced him to 45 years in federal prison, along with a $500,000 fine. He would be interned in the Federal Medical Center located in Rochester, Minnesota. Today, the former worship facility has been renamed Forest Hill Church and still conducts church services. Another organization, Morning Star Ministry, operates offices behind the sanctuary, conducting multiple Christian-themed conferences annually on site. The closed Heritage USA theme park grounds have been primarily converted into residential developments. An adjacent chapel meant to resemble a Roman-era fortress remains for prayer and meditation. On the exterior grounds, a cluster of 5 casted figures greet visitors, presumably representing Jesus and the Roman centurions leading him to his crucifixion. Imagine what he'd have to lament about this mess.